Good morning, everyone. It's another day, another dollar, another day in my life. Here's what I'm taking to work with me this morning. I have my coffee and tea as usual. Coffee, 0 smart points, with 1 tablespoon of fat-free half and half for 0 smart points. My tea is 1 teaspoon of Teamy Skinny Tea for 0 smart points. And in my tea, I have the juice of half of a lemon. So coffee and tea are both 0 smart points. For breakfast this morning, I'm going to be having this peanut butter banana wrap. So I have 2 tablespoons of the PB Fit for 1 smart point. I have 1 Olay Extreme Wellness wrap for 1 smart point, and then a banana. So I will mix up the PB Fit with water when I'm ready to have this. Mix up the PB Fit, spread it on the wrap, and roll the banana right inside. So my peanut butter banana wrap is 2 smart points. For lunch today, I'm having, again, the chicken coleslaw salad. So this is 4 smart points. It is 2 small diced Granny Smith apples, about a cup of grapes, green grapes cut in half, and maybe 2 or 3 stalks of celery diced. Those are all 0 smart points. Then I have 2 tablespoons of the Banquet Light Mayonnaise for 1 smart point. I have 3 ounces of Foster Farms grilled chicken breast strips for 1 smart point. And then I have 1 tablespoon of dried cranberries and 1 tablespoon of slivered almonds. Both of those are 1 point each. So the total on the chicken Waldorf salad is 4 smart points. And then for snack today, I'm going to be having this orange. I'll probably have this right after work on the way to yoga. Orange, 0 smart points. So all of my food today, so far before lunch, will be 2 plus 4, 6 points, not before lunch. All my food before dinner today, 6 points total. Hey everyone, happy Thursday! Here's my outfit today. I am so thankful that I can wear pretty much whatever I want to work, and now that winter's coming, you'll see a lot more jeans because I really like to wear jeans. So I have a little message to pass on to you guys for anybody who is a regular follower of Gina Pearson, one of my favorites and a good friend of mine. She just wanted me to let you guys know she may be a little bit AWOL for the rest of the week because she's having some sort of computer issue and waiting for new computer devices, something like that. So I may have relayed the message wrong, but not to worry. She will be back, and there is nothing wrong. So I brought something that I wanted to share with you guys today that I have talked about in the last couple days, and this is my my Weight Watchers journal here. This is the one that I had been writing in February of 2016. So I've had an opportunity the last few days to actually review that and look through it and kind of study the foods that I was eating then, the weight that I was at then, some of the entries, my moods, my thoughts, my feelings. So it's been a little interesting. That was, let's see, that would be 1.5 years ago, and I was exactly 10 pounds higher. And the interesting thing is that during that time I was struggling with the same things I struggle with now. Yeah, how many glasses of wine should I have for dinner? How many miles should I run? What should I eat at Disneyland? All of the same things I struggle with now, I struggled with then. So back then, it appears that I may have had a little bit better handle on it, or overall, maybe I was eating less points overall. It's kind of interesting because the pattern is that I had maybe 3 to 4 days out of each week where I was at 40-ish to 50-ish points. Okay, 3 or 4 days out of each week. Now my current pattern is I have, I would say 4 to 5 days out of each week I'm between 30 to 40, but 2 days out of the week I'm at like 100. So I don't know, it's just interesting to note the changes and to see any differences, see what I was eating then, which was slightly different but not completely different. It's funny because I was spending at that point like 2 to 3 points on real half and half in my coffee, which I would never do today. So anyway, it's just interesting to see what was going on, what I did then, and what can I use from then and do now to improve my journey. So I wanted to show you guys that I did write down the last 2 days. Yay! So that is, my weigh-in was on Tuesday, so that is Tuesday and Wednesday. Noted. So I'm gonna try to keep that up. I have in that journal, I have, I think, I have 4 weeks left that I could utilize in that journal. So I'm going to try to write down what I eat for at least 4 weeks and see how that works. The other thing I wanted to show you guys was, I also mentioned this, I think this week, my leader typically has at the start of every summer given us a little 3-month calendar that we use to write down what's going on during the summer, so we can kind of start out knowing where the challenges are going to be and start to kind of pre-plan for them. This is the first year that she's given out a little calendar for the fall season. So this is actually a 4-month calendar, and like I said, typically we use it to write down maybe anything out of the ordinary that might be coming up that might be challenging, like a vacation or somebody's graduation or anything like that that we think might be a challenge to our regular routine. So that's what I did for this 4-month calendar, and you guys, it's insane. Okay, first of all, look at September. See all those dates in September? Those are all dates that I have something out of the norm going on. That's September. September is definitely the worst. And then there's October, November. November's almost a piece of cake, except for Thanksgiving weekend. And then December. So I have quite a bit going on, but honestly, the thing that concerns me the most is September. Not only because it's first up, but there's a lot happening in September. So I need to go through this and try to nail it down one by one and plan each day of these challenges to the best of my ability. This weekend we're going to be at California Adventure with friends, and then we're meeting another friend at California Adventure to discuss some business things. So I will be hanging out with friends and eating lunch with them in the morning and afternoon, and then we are meeting our other friend in the evening at the wine tasting terrace. So that will be hopefully where I use all of my weeklies. And I say hopefully because I'm hoping to save them until Sunday. So that's where my weeklies are going to be, and hopefully not too many of my fit points, but I need to plan for that as best I can. So that's on the works for today and tomorrow. And then on the 14th, I have a triathlon dinner. On the 15th, I need to go to lunch with a friend. On the 16th, I'm gonna carb load for the triathlon. That's right, I'm gonna have a ton of pizza and wine, and I'm not gonna care. I probably actually won't have that much wine because I don't want to wake up all groggy and gross. So, but I'm gonna have some pizza. And then the 17th is the actual triathlon, so it's just gonna be a total off day. I don't know that I'm gonna be eating crazy, but I will be eating a few extra points to fuel myself. And then from the 18th to the 25th, I'm gonna be in Idaho with my family. And then the 30th, I have dinner with friends at the beach. That's September, guys. Those are all the things I need to start thinking about and planning like right away. And first things first, I need to deal with this weekend and see how I'm gonna handle this weekend. But then literally like next week, 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th, 4 days out of the week, I've got stuff going on. This is not good. This kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety. Anyway, the purpose of this calendar exercise is to at least get it written down and understand what's coming so that I can try to plan ahead for it. So I think I do a pretty good job of that anyway, so maybe just seeing so many things all at once like that is kind of giving me some anxiety, but I can do it. I can do it. I do this all the time. Every weekend I make a plan. So I'm gonna make as realistic of a plan as possible. I'm going to make it as low points as possible, and I'm going to try and stick with it as much as possible. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. I am now headed back to work to bang out I am now headed back to work to bang out a whole I am now headed back to work. I'm going to eat my old favorite, the peanut butter banana wrap, just before I go run at lunch. I need to do intervals today. I don't really care about speed after the triathlon, but I need to try and keep it up for another week and a half. So intervals it is today for hopefully 4 miles. So I will touch base with you guys after that at some point. Okay, 4 miles of intervals, finished in 33 minutes. I ran from 6.5 miles an hour to 8.3 miles an hour. Very hard, but I'm done. Hey everyone, it's 7:04 and we are on a mad dash to the gym for yoga. However, I don't think we're gonna make it. My theory is if we show up later than 7:15, it's just not polite and embarrassing and too distracting to go in that late. So I honestly don't think we're gonna make it, which is kind of a bummer because my entire body literally aches right now for some reason. My back is really hurting again. My knees hurt, just everything hurts. It probably would have helped, but maybe not. So that's okay. In that case, we are going to head home for dinner, and I need to do some Weight Watchers work, so it will not be an evening lost. To everyone who prayed for our friend who was in the hospital, thank you very much for that. He actually passed away this morning, so it was very sad news, but I'm very, very thankful that we got to see him when we did, and that now he's in a better place, feeling better, pain-free, and in absolute peace. So thank God for that. Anyway, Eddie is not working out tonight. If we even make it, he gets a pass today because he had a difficult dialysis session, so he already kind of did his workout anyway, running around the fairgrounds, taking pictures of the band, right? Pictures or video? Pictures of Abby's band in a parade at the fairgrounds. So, and he did not have any fair food. Did you? You ate something? Oh, no. No fair food. So, good job, Eddie. Anyway, I will check in with you guys in a while. We'll see if we make it. Okay, so we got there at literally 7:15. Eddie says it was 7:14. It was 7:14 on the car. It was 7:15 on my phone, which syncs with the satellite.
But
anyway, I just can't see myself walking in that late. I think it's embarrassing, and I don't want people to look at me when they're supposed to be closing their eyes and doing their poses and stuff. So Eddie's mom wasn't there, so that was like the final, okay, let's go home. Not to put it on Eddie's mom, but since he's not working out, then he would have either had to stay there and wait for me, or he would have had to go home and drive all the way back. So it's fine, it works out okay, because I really need to do this thing for Weight Watchers with this new computer thing, so. No, we are not getting pizza. I could drown myself in a pizza right now. I am sad. I had a very sad afternoon at work, and I'm trying not to do that. Alan would be okay if we ate pizza and drank wine tonight.
I'll have a slice for him.
I'm trying not to eat my feelings or drink them. But I probably will. A little bit. What?
Papa John's.
Anyway, that's not what's for dinner. Technically what's for dinner is burritos with either marinated chicken or Trader Joe's beefless beef. It's what's for dinner. Okay guys, here is dinner for tonight. This is 2 points worth of dinner. This is a burrito. So what I have in the burrito, of course, is one Olay Extreme Wellness Wrap for 1 smart point. Then I have 1/3 cup of the Trader Joe's beefless beef. It's actually less than 1/3 cup because I couldn't fit all of it in there, but you can have up to 1/3 cup for 1 smart point. So I'm counting 1 smart point for the wrap and 1 smart point for the beefless beef. Then I have some sauteed bell pepper and onion inside the wrap still. And then I have a little less than 1/4 cup of Kraft fat-free shredded cheddar. You can have 1/4 cup for 0 smart points. And there's a little less than 1/4 cup because, again, I just could not fit it all in there. So my burrito is 2 smart points. I'm going to use this salsa with my burrito. This is some super hot but super delicious salsa that Eddie's mom made. It is in that giant jar right there. So I'm going to use tons of this salsa with my burrito. It is 0 smart points. And then over here is just salad. It's basic greens, vegetables, tomato, onion. On the top I have 1 ounce of fat-free feta cheese. Trader Joe's feta cheese, fat-free, 1 ounce is 0 smart points. I'm actually not going to use dressing because I want to use this salsa on my salad as well. So if I had thought of that earlier, I probably would not have used the feta cheese. I would have used more cheddar, but I did not. So I'll probably just eat the part of the salad with the feta cheese first and then use the salsa for the part that is just greens. So that is my dinner tonight. It's only 2 smart points, and I realize that is kind of low, but that is because I want to enjoy this wine tonight. This is the wine I got from the winery we had lunch at a few weeks ago. This is the Special Mellow Burgundy. So far I have 8 ounces. 8 ounces is 7 smart points. So that and that is what's for dinner.